Here in the north, the Yaller horn is about to sound and send two teams to battle here at US Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the New Orleans Saints and the Minnesota Vikings. We've got ourselves a fight in this one to get back above 500. Week 3 is underway. Fielded at the 7. He's brought down to what looks like the 24-yard line. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Throwing to start this game. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line.
There's no question, Kate, big plays down the seam or big tight ends, a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. Finds him on the crossing route. Hit almost as he caught it. He does well to hold on to it. Gets him to the 37. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
That's such a good example, Kate. You don't have to be an elite runner to be a good thrower of the football on the run. The same fundamentals, the attention to detail to be a good pocket passer, they show up on the run as well. That's an excellent job getting the completion.
We've set it down from the 37. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
They're going to try and throw it here. That's incomplete on 2nd down.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he could do it right there.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Short pass brought in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
So as they face 4th down, on comes Corey Bajorquez to kick. It's fielded at the 14. And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20. Saints to the line now. 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Here we go. Go.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down. Here comes the Saints punting unit. He has it at the 33.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10.
My man.
Check.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Got to it right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it's going to be second down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They get 35 out of that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Let's go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They'll run here. Oh, the football's loose. And the Saints grab it. And they're able to add some extra yards onto the turnover too, Brock, as this defense steals away possession.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's at a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
On first down, they'll run. And he sent out of bounds after an 8-yard pickup, so they've got 2nd and 2.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. It sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Cook hauls it in. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First and 10 from the 32. Back now, pressure coming. Couldn't find a completion on first down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Putting the tight end in motion. He's going to throw again on second down. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. But he's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
19.
He gets it out left, and it's gone. Oh, he lost the football. But I believe the Saints got this one back. Yep, someone landed on top of that one. They'll come up on first and 10.
Hot 70, hot set. Here we go, set.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And the hit helped set him out of bounds there after he picked up 7. 2nd and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Another carry for him. And they will face a 3rd down here, Brock, but not by much. Good effort to challenge for it. He reaches the 43.
Sometimes just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
That one's out and cut on the right side. And they bring him down around the 34. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry. So they'll head up here, first and 10 from the 34. Hand off to the back. No one's around him. He's got space. There it is. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints capitalize on that turnover and take the lead.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Point after try is good by lots. And the Saints will jump out to a 7-0 lead. is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. Return coming from the 6. Making some progress here. Races past midfield. And he had everybody thinking 6 before they finally got to him and put an end to it.
Kid, I know what you were waiting for and what I was waiting for, and that was that official to raise his hand. I think we all assumed that was going to be taken to the house. It wasn't, but it could be in pretty short order because this offense now set up for some serious success.
They'll try and punch it in. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
It's a loss of 1.
They're going play action. Makes the catch. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings make it a 1-point game. Now it's Will Reichert on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Vikings tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Rodriguez on the return. Escapes a defender. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. And that is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30.
36-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Here's the one back on the handoff. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Throwing it on 2nd down. Cut out left. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
3rd and just 2 to go. Lone back hits the handoff. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. That one gains 7. And that's good for a Saints 1st down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
This is thrown towards a defender instead, man. He's the one who makes a play on the football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on 1st down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I love that. I love that defensively right there. It's about the only thing you could do to the tight ends at this level. You have got to disrupt them. You have got to match their physicality with even more physicality, and it forced an incompletion.
The right side cut by Olave. And the hit is made, so they bent to the competition, but they didn't break, Brock, as they force this 4th down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
On now comes their punter. And they could really use a good one here. And this doesn't just reach the end zone. He kicked that one all the way through it for a touchback. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. That finds the rookie from Wisconsin. Complete. It's a race down the right side. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
And the Vikings.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
And he's tackled for a short gain.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. More from US Bank Stadium after the break. We're ready now for the second quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They have it 2nd down, well inside of field goal range. Setting him on the dive. Shoots away from one. Running in the red zone. He does it! Touchdown, Minnesota! The Vikings take a second quarter lead.
Okay, you know what a run like that does for everybody? For the play call, for the O-lineman, for the offense. It just gives you confidence that you can call that run again and not expect a little jump. He'll get explosive on the ground as well.
Reichert on for the point after.
The extra point.
Right down the middle, it's good. And the Vikings break that tie and now lead by 7.
Saints 7.
The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. Rodriguez on the return. He dodged the tackle. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Hold the ready.
Saints to the line now. 1st and 10.
19, 15. Here we go. Cougar 9.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. On a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Ready.
They give it to him again. And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. Down by Fred Warner.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
That one's complete, right side. They got the football clock, but not the first. That's not just shy of the marker. 4th down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to...
And they fake it on 4th and 1. And the fake works to perfection. 1st down.
It is, on paper, a riskier option than just lining your offense up to go for it on 4th and 1. But fake punts are always an option in this down and distance. And in this case, maybe lining up to punt got the defense to relax just enough to go and make it work.
We've set it downs from the 37. They go play action on 1st down. Dumps it off to his running back. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
I don't know why every once in a while I get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
19 tight. 19 tight. 18 tight in.
Throwing from the gun. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. Not a lot of cover guys who can match up with him in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it, but no connection to be made.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Into traffic, complete. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans. Well, that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
That's complete to Reed, out left. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Sticking to the air here. That's complete to the sideline. Not a ton of room, but he does get the feet down.
There's no negatives ever on the grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
5 still to go here. This is second down.
Let's go now. Hawk 70. Hawk.
He's going to throw it again. To the outside and complete to Olave. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out. He gets 6 on that play. And that's good for a Saints first down.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Here's the handoff. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're in a first and goal.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Okay, ready?
In the huddle, here's first and goal. Working inside the red zone. Brought in. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Extra point try now from Lutz. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Saints tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Has this at the 6. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's first and 10. Now throw to start the drive. Throw left side, complete. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35.
Let's go.
Working on first down. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. This one misses the tight end. And it sets up second down.
The offense not shy about sending him downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
They'll run now on second down. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chains moving too. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling on those yards.
And this is down all the way to the 3. They get 19, and now they're going to have first and goal.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Offense in position now. It's first and goal. From the red zone now. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And it's step one towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. Second and goal coming up.
At the 10-yard line.
Back to throw. This one's caught. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
Well, the defense was ready for that throw, stopping him right in his tracks, right at the line of scrimmage.
Couldn't get it the last two snaps. Another shot at 6 here on 3rd and goal.
Come on, set. Rock all 80. Set go. Boys on the ball.
Well, it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. Sit tight. More coming your way from US Bank Stadium after this.
Ready?
They've held him out twice. Here we go. 3rd and goal.
Go.
3rd and long for him here. Has it in close. And that's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings get some late points and the lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. Rodriguez on the return. This makes it up to the 25.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Drag. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 18 Cardinal. 18. Drag him 60. Cut 19. Cut 19.
Airing it out to start this drive. Cut for big yards on the right side. At the 20. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Extra point try now from Lutz. The point after splits the uprights. And the Saints tie this game at 21. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Return coming from the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. A nice run back, but what a hit we had at the end of it. 1st and 10 from the 32. Quick throw outside, and they might throw this again. He's got him. It's caught. And he's hauled down. What a wild play as they pull off the double pass. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Dive play straight ahead. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Brandon Jones up for the stop.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
3rd and short here, trying to pass. And he's going to go down. Great work by the Saints. The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So the Vikings will try a field goal on 4th down. Will Reichert headed out. Ball in the left hash, the distance 53 yards. And they're trying to will it further, but it just doesn't have the muster. This one falls short. And this stays tied here in the second.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Lasers this one deep down the middle. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
The give now out of the shotgun. And it's a nice gain, but they needed just one more yard to move the chains. Now the Saints hustling people forward. They need to get set. From the gun on third down. Dumped off to his running back. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. They gain 11 on that play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on third down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. We have a timeout here. Second one taken by New Orleans. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
There's some room to work. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, and then go to work after it.
Here's a give on first and goal. Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3. The Saints call their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
The 3-yard line.
Went in the wrong direction the last play. Need to get forward 3 yards here on second and goal. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints take the lead just before halftime. Extra point try now from Lutz. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Saints break that tie and now lead by 7. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
Their own 35-yard line.
They've got first and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Looking to throw. And this ball's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. Ball and defender arrives at the exact same time there. And now they face second down. They were looking for him again, Brock, and for a moment, we thought he had another catch. But then that contact knocked the football from his hands.
Kind of become a victim of his own early success. Not too different, Kate, than a pass rusher that gets a sack. You know what happens? Got to slide to him, got to chip to him. You get a receiver that gets it going like this, you know more contact and more focus is coming his way.
The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Starting from the 5. And he gets crunched by a big hit. Oh, man. Right at the 25 to end it. New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. Plowing up the middle. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. And motion the tight end over. They'll go play action. Completed over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Look at this, 9 yards on a nice 1st down run.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. Back-to-back carries here. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
Chances of stalling this drive defensively seem bleak, but how about now? Look at those odds changing, Kate. Still not great, but you could feel a little momentum on their side. Maybe they can muster it up and get back-to-back stops.
Back to the well again. He is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
What a great sign to start the 2nd half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. They send the tight end in motion. 1st down, play action. Has him running the comeback. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. They get 27 on the play. Man, that's good for a Saints 1st down.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter.
Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down. And it's not just your quarterbacks, Brock. You already got to have short memories. You tell me these two defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And this is looking familiar, partner. He's dropped for a loss again. It's going to be 3rd down. These last 2 snaps, they have forced this drive to what might be its last play here, Brock, and we can confidently say there's not going to be another run here on 3rd down.
Yeah, I think it's time to let the passing game get going and really trust your quarterback here who's got to compensate for 2 negative plays.
And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, sometimes even 4th. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it. Had the lead at the break, and the important thing is really to come out hot in the 2nd half and add to it. Sure, you'd love touchdowns, but you'll take those 3 points as well.
This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. They'll throw to begin this drive. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
19,
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Has good room at the 35. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on a broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Throwing off the play fake. And that one falls incomplete. So it would have been a great catch. Still was a great effort. That brings up second down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Has him on the quick hitter. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Hey, check that. 60 bucks.
Here he goes, third and long. Ooh, put some heat on that one, Brock, but it falls incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And they're going to be stuck with a fourth and long.
So many coaches love third downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these third downs.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Saints to the line now. First and 10. Now run here from the gun. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. Really create some indecision now defensively.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Short pass brought in. He pushes it up across the 30 before going out.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Pass play on 3rd and inches. It's complete. This is Olave. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
On first down, they'll run. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Pass play now. Finds him over the middle. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
All the left side. It's picked out by the Vikings, going the other way. And Minnesota returns this to the end zone. Touchdown. The Vikings shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. No one else you'd rather have scooping up that loose football. Somebody who could do some damage with it on a return.
Yeah, some poor fortune right there offensively. There was nobody there to...
While a new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover. Take that fumble away. The officials overturn the call and say he was down. Ooh, baby, there's way too much behind that kick, and he knew it. That's all the way over the end zone for a touchback. Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. He's got it over the middle. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches at the 30-yard line.
60 Bison. Lions. Go, Rig. Go.
Back to pass on second and short. Brought in right side. Well, he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Working on first down. Gets it to him on the screen. Across midfield to the 45. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. He picks up 28 on the play. And the Vikings are going to have a first down. New set of downs for them from the 31. They go play action on first down. Connects on the crosser. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
Let's go now.
Working inside the red zone. Buying some time right. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. Picked off by Jonas Sanker. Oh, man, Brock, they decided to air it out in pursuit of a touchdown that time, but it's intercepted, and the visit to the red zone comes up empty.
And that one stings, Kate. It really does. You have a limited opportunity that looks in that close, particularly as we get through the second half. But once you have to finish with points.
Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up second and 1. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And this winds up being an excellent play for him from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. They'll get 16 yards on that play. And that's good for a Saints first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
19 Charger, 19 Charger. No. Let's go. Street. Check smash.
So we hit the end of the third quarter. The Saints have it with a lead. Not a big one, though, trying to carry it through.
Got it. Ready?
Coming to the line for another first and 10.
60 bucks. Let's go now.
They work against the blitz. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, that brings up second down.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
Switch. 70 Lions.
He's going to throw again on second down. Hauled in by Olave, left side. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
To the line. Here's third and 3. He's dropping back to throw. Has it downfield, working the left. And he's down to almost, actually going to give him the 30 here. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
You know, Kit, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
Well, things weren't about to end after the first hit or the second. This tight end had a vision for what he wanted to happen after the catch. He was going to take on all comers to try to make it a reality.
2nd and 10. Need something positive here. From the gun, here's a handoff. He finds a little opening, but not much. Picked up about 4 on 2nd down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
And he drops it in the end zone. The look was there on 3rd down. Instead, it's incomplete. Will Lutz on to attempt the field goal. This 42 yards from the right hash. The kick by Lutz is good. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
Those 3 points could go a long way to securing this W. Makes it a lot more comfortable knowing the other side's got to score a couple touchdowns now. A touchdown to field goal's not going to get it done anymore.
Has this at the 6. Things going well so far. And a great opportunity for this offense. He's out of bounds all the way up at the 40-yard line.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
They'll run here on 1st down. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Pass play coming here. Show pass caught by his tight end. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage. Trusting tight end.
And that one's held up just before he can get the last bit he needed. It's going to be 4th and short.
A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
Desperation time here. Finds his man over the middle. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation when you go for it on 4th down, it may mean sometimes throwing into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. Offense in the hurry up here. Handoff Bell out of the gun. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand if thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is you put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road from what looked like a very plain play.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
From the red zone now. Makes the catch. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings now within 1 score in the 4th. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
One after try good by Reichert. And the Vikings get it back to within 6. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Rodriguez on the return. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
At their own 23-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. It's a nice running there on that 7-yard gain. Make it 2nd down.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Jump off caught by his back. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that's good for a Saints 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Here we go.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Completed over the middle. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Running for the marker on 2nd. He's officially in the enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their 1st. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Going to the ground again on 1st. Winning there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
He's got a man left, and he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Got it. Ready?
7th play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. He pushed for it, but they held strong. Gets it up to the marker, but about a yard away, it looks like. 4th down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4.
18 Cardinal. Ready?
Looking to throw. Oh, he lost the football. This is scooped up by the Vikings. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. Oh, this is tough. Don't let it be lost here that their call on 4th actually worked. They got the 1st down, and then they fumbled.
Kate, that's like saying the dinner looked so good before the waiter dropped the plate. The results were there as designed, but one mistake took it all away.
Oh, man. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Throw left side, complete. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Working quickly here.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Shotgun give now to Bigsby. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. It's the 2-minute warning here in Minneapolis. Vikings down by a touchdown.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
First and 10 from the 43. He'll look to throw. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Setting up to pass. Finds the in route, complete. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Back to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. It is caught left side. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. Vikings out of the hurry up, lead everyone back to the line.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Up the middle they go with Bigsby. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal. The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Second chance at 6 here. It's second and goal. They go to him again. And this defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Now to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. And they're able to touch him down. So that's going to bring up fourth down. Minnesota spends its second timeout here. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
It's plays like that, Kate, right, wrong, where I sit and judge a defense. I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on third down.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. And he catches it to tie this game in the final minute. So it was touchdown or bust here on this drive, Brock. A field goal wouldn't have done it, but they get the score they needed, and now a critical extra point forthcoming.
And now what I love, the pressure shifts to the other sideline. They do have some time left on the clock, and remember, all they're going to need is a field goal to go out and steal this one in the end.
That one splits the uprights. And the Vikings take the lead on that successful kick. The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. First and 10 coming up.
19, Cowboy 80.
He'll look to throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. And creates space to take that shot downfield.
Second and 3 now. Here he is to throw. Hits his running back. And he gets out of bounds, gets him the first down as well, and moved them in the field goal range.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
To throw here on first down. Complete over the middle. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line. Now the Saints hustling people forward. They need to get set. Now he'll throw off the play fake. And Willie, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. The Saints call their third and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. To throw. And this is going to be incomplete. Great looking catch, but he lost track of that sideline and went out of bounds. We've got fourth down.
The best of the best. They just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, but out of bounds.
An entire game coming down to the leg of Will Lutz. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And with 10 seconds left in this game, they're going to burn their final timeout. Now it all comes down to the veteran, confidently marching out for this moment. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. That kick is no good. Oh, he mishit it. And that miss extinguishes the last chance they had in this game.
No matter how that kick was going to go, Kate, there was going to be elation on one side, an absolute heartbreak on the other, and that's what makes for a memorable finish and one heck of a game we got to watch.
Here's a design run. So they are indeed kings in the north as the Vikings win it at home. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd